welcome to my YouTube channel. This is episode 2 of how to scalp using CRT. So you guys should focus and stick from the beginning of the video right up to the end. So in this video, I'm going to be breaking down how you can scalp using CRT and actually how you can actually use CRT to scalp gold. And if you focus on this episode 2, if you didn't understand episode 1, you might be able to grasp everything that has to do with scalping, especially whenever you are trading and using CRT. Okay, looking at the current market price, I'm going to apply the evident principle to trade the 1 a.m. candle, so you guys should focus and stop everything that can distract you. Okay, this is the 1 a.m. candle, right? Okay, I'll apply the evident principle. On up close candle, I'm going to use the candle as a key level, right? The first step, I use that up close candle as a key level. Okay, the next step is actually to look for a valid 1 a.m. candle at the level of the 1 a.m. candle, right? I have to look for a 1 a.m. I have to look for a 1 hour CRT at the level of the 1 a.m. candle, right? Okay, the 1 hour candle is like the 1 hour narrative, so I want to see the narrative at the level of that 4 hour key level. I would like to label this so as to make things easier and clearer for you guys, so you guys can understand. Okay, this is the 4 hour key level. That's a 4 hour key level, so we are looking for a 1 hour narrative at the level of the 4 hour key level. Now I'll go to the 1 hour time frame. All right, on the 1 hour time frame, you can clearly see that we got this our 1 hour narrative where this particular candle is going to act at the range, and when we identify our range, we apply the evident principle in order to actually determine the narrative correctly. That is our range high, and that was our range low. You know, the market moves in cycle, so when we have the range profile, right, this is type 3 CRT. We have the range profile, and then we have the manipulation profile, and then we have the distribution profile. Okay, this particular candle was the manipulation profile, so my job was to trade this particular candle, which was the distribution profile. Since I got this 1 hour narrative on the 4 hour key level, you can clearly see. But the next step now is now to use the 1 hour, the 5 minute time frame, since I'm using the 1 hour narrative, right? Okay, this particular candle was around 2 a.m. So I'm going to go to the 5 minute time frame. So on the 5 minute time frame, my job is to trade from a model number 1. So the first step is identify the model number 1. Once the model number 1 is being identified, we now trade from the model number 1. Okay, we got the range to range model where we got this particular candle, right? The market makers took the candle range low, and when we have a candle taking the range low, we have to sure took this range low, right? Based on range trading, if you take the range low, then we are going to 50% at the opposing end of the range. So we use this particular candle as our key level, right? Okay, since the candle got engulfed, right, now you have to wait for the market makers to return back to that specific candle. Once they return back to that specific candle, we are going to use that candle as a key level. Okay, they did return to that specific candle that took the range low. So now my job was to actually enter a long position at the level of the candle and my stop loss below the range low, right? So the range low, that is the candle that actually liquidated the low, right, which is our model number 1. I'm going to actually trade from there, and then my first target is 50% of the range. My second target is the opposing end of the range. So with that said, this is actually a scalp trade, so This is episode 2 of scalping using CRT, and I would like to make a quick recap on something I would like you guys to write down. Whenever you want to scalp, the first step, identify the key level on the higher time frame. The second step is now to actually look for a narrative on the lower time frame, and the next step is now to trade from the model number one. The model number one is the entry confirmation, and once you identify the entry confirmation, you set your stop loss below the key level, right? So that is it. If you have any question, you can ask on the comment section, and also like, share, and comment if you have any suggestion on the next video. Okay, peace out.